Hello YouTubers, Juki Dave. Today I'm looking at some free fantastic Doctor Who action figures, and that of course is the Silurians as seen from the 1984 story Warriors of the Deep, which was during Peter Davison's final season. And this came as a surprise to everyone, like no one thought these were ever going to get made, and it really surprised me myself as well, like 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 I had really high hopes these were going to get made. Like others thought, no, it's never going to happen. Well, they were wrong. Guess again, and it happened. And look, and I'm looking at them right now, and they're such fantastic looking figures, and which it gives us a lot more opportunities for more monsters and villains from and villains from the classic series here in the near future. Like basically maybe we'll get like the fish people, the War Machine, the Yetis. Even though a prototype of that figure already exists, the 70s Silurians, the Autons with the big smiling face masks, maybe the Wormium, Eldrad, the Rhodon, the Shrimp Virus, the Tara Beast, the Naimon, the Mushmen, the visitation creatures, teachers, the wolf-looking creature from Terminus, and Gravus from Frontios, the Candyman, the Voids, and the and the Cheetah people. So yeah, there's like a lot of great opportunities, and these would have brought a whole new look to the Doctor Who and even Dalek Rusty. So these have brought a whole new look to this whole range, and for both the classic and new series range. And these are such fantastic. And I'm really glad that Character Auctions is making more action figures based around the Peter Davison era of the show, because I guess they've just seen that the Peter Davison era is just becoming more and more appreciated over the years, which I'm glad. And the Peter Davison era is such a fun era in my opinion. I think it's one of the best classic series eras. I found all his episodes so watchable and rememberable. And yeah, so yeah, and these are great. And what was I doing? And who knows? Like maybe we'll get some. Maybe in the near future we may even get like the Sea Devil General and maybe the Murka. Who knows? Just to stand along these guys, and maybe even a swimsuit Fifth Doctor. So yeah, just to stand along to make it look great, and even Tegan and Tolo. So yeah, so I'm glad we're getting more more monsters villains from the 60s and 80s era of the show, and I think last year and this year have been a great year for it. So yeah, so this gives us so much opportunities for more. So overall, we'll have a look. We'll have a look at their captain, I may say. So yeah, we'll get the soldiers out of the way. So we have like and see it, he has a red light, so yeah, basically to sting people a bit. So yeah, he's got this big thick armor, he's belt jointed, he does 360 degrees on his arms, he does a 360 degree loop. So yeah, and he's got sort of unusual looking feet, he's got this watch thing. So yeah, he's got this spinal things that stick out back of his suit and his head. He's got the really big looking ears, and he's got this mouth and eyes, the rectangle goat-like eyes. So yeah, looks like he's very smiling, but he isn't. I'm just glad we got this, and yeah. So yeah, he's good. I like him, And yeah, so yeah, and now we have a look at the and the soldiers are just exactly the same as the captain. So yeah, except the light bulb's black. So yeah, that's what I want to put out the elephant in the room. So yeah. So overall, I actually like these guys. These guys are just so fantastic and so great. So great to have in your collection. I think these are the best Doctor Who action figures of this year. Of this year so far. Like, these are really worth getting. They're such a great addition to collection, and I'm so glad that, as I said before, Charlton's paying a lot more attention to the 80s, to the 60s and 80s era of the show, especially the Peter Davison era, like giving us more Monsters villains for the Peter Davison era of the show, and that's why I'm glad they're giving more pencil treatment to that era. Like, we got the Five Doctors attack Cyber Leader. We got the Silver Warrior from the Five Doctors and the androids, the black androids from Earthshock. And who knows, maybe we'll get some more Monsters villains based around the Peter Davison era, like I'm hoping for the Sea Devil General, Gravis, the Black Guardian. So yeah, like, any of those are optional. Overall, I love these. These are such fantastic figures. And they're actually quite tall, like, they were such a struggle to get in the shelf. Maybe I'll do a collection room tour just to show why. And yeah, I even have ones displayed on the Pertwee era shelf, just to make the Pertwee era feel a little bit more completed. Even though I don't have the master, oh well. So yeah, and these would be great. Even you can even stand them next to like the 70s like Sea Devils. And you can even have them standing next to the Third Doctor and the Fifth Doctor. They're just that damn brilliant. So yeah, as I said before, these are such fantastic figures. This brings a whole new look to both the classic and new series range in the future. And I think these are the best action figures we've got for this year. So overall, lay now and bye and not forever. This is Juki Dave signing off. Bye.